Welcome to my channel. Once again, we're back to watching some Let's Game It Out. I became a millionaire running a mail service with 0.03% delivery success chance. Parcel simulator. I love watching Let's Game It Out. I always feel like he puts me in a better mood. I love his jokes. So we're gonna check out this video and see how to become a millionaire in a game. I wish somebody has, you know, a manual, a video of how to do it in real life. All right, let's go.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing Parcel Simulator today. I know, my heart is also racing, but if there's one thing I like to make horrible, it's making terrible logistics choices.
Oh boy.
And also this video is sponsored by Rise of Kingdoms, but more on that in a little bit, and also developers, thank you for a key. For now, it's time for a new game. Here we are, October 5th, 2065. I see we live in luxury. All the things we're gonna need. Microwave, plants, education,
Parcel inspection for morons. I saw the title of that book. I need that book.
And a viewing chair. I know it's day one, but can I go to sleep?
He looks like he lives in a fucking prison cell. Like, you know that prison in My Summer Car prison? Looks a bit like that. Too early to sleep? Damn.
Aw, come on. It can't be that early, can it? Well, what if I just keep clicking it? You know, it probably has more to do with that time is not advancing yet.
There's no such thing. I would, like napping is good, bro. Like, how dare you tell me it's too early to sleep? I will sleep whenever I fucking want, even if it's like 9 a.m. or 5 p.m. or 1 p.m. Ever heard of siesta? It's a Spanish word, and it means nap. Nap time. All right.
Due to little things like the tutorial. So I guess we'll leave the
He looks like he lives in a freaking freight carrier, the one that you put in the ships, right?
Safety of our domicile and commute all the way to work.
Wow.
And here we are.
That
Hello?
is container. Wait, what did I say? Freight crate. Freight crate. Is that an actual word? I don't know what I'm saying. Wow, imagine your work being this close to your bed.
Pristine, barren, lonely. All the things I wish for our character.
Very
but first
corporate.
It looks like we need to open our tablet. Okay, now I know we're all getting real excited, but try to contain yourself while we read some emails. Welcome to Parcel Co. Blah, 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 blah. Pickup, delivery door, valid, invalid, and that's good enough for me. Now, I'm pretty sure the real fun begins when we open this thing, which is where I believe our packages come out of. Let's open and start the day and find out.
One package.
Oh my goodness, our day is gonna be packed. I hope I can get through all these packages in one day. Okay, so
damn, if this was my only work for today, I'd be like, yes!
Up our package. It does appear to say fragile on it, which means, of course, before I do anything, I need to drop it a couple of times. Make sure it's nice and shook up before we get to business. Boy. Yeah, maybe throw it around a little bit. Ah, this is the best. Treating it with all the respect in the... Oh, what's happening here? Can I drop it like this? Oh no. Well, the box disappeared and was replaced by this text letting me know that I need to upgrade the warehouse in order to break down this wall. Well, no big deal. We'll just get another box. Hello? Can I have more work to do? Hello, machine?
I've never heard an employee just say that. That's actually how your packages disappear. Yep, guys, you saw it here today. That's exactly how fucking logistics company be losing our goddamn packages. They just kind of phase through the wall and disappear into another dimension. That's exactly what happens. And the aliens, they come! The aliens! It's the aliens, I'm telling you! Well,
no big deal. We'll just get another box. Hello? Can I have more work to do? Hello, machine? Can you help me? Awaiting next delivery. The next delivery is on the way. Why do I have to wait? I'm the post office. Everyone's supposed to wait for me. All right, let's see. How can we get over to that box? Wait a minute. A skylight. Now we're talking. So let's see. If we step back outside, it looks like there is a roof and there is a dumpster that we can jump on, but we unfortunately can't get up on this fence. Well, let's see. I've got another idea. See this desk? When we get close enough, we can highlight the whole desk and we can pick it up. Oh boy. Cool. Perfect. Oh, good. Can I take this outside?
Designing.
Yep, sure can. Let's see. It doesn't look like I can place it on any of these surfaces. But you know what I can do? So we've got the printer and the tablet, right? And we can individually pick these things up and move them around. But more than that, we can pick this up and put it on top of this. And then pick this up and put it on top of this. And they just float. So wait a sec. What if I pick up this desk and I just put it closer to the building? And then I jump on these things. Let's see. All I need to do.
Oh my God. How does he even think of this?
And I can just pick up the tablet, place it on top like that, until eventually we've gone high enough where I can just reach this thing and then jump up on the roof. Ah, we did.
How the fuck did he even think of that? He's like on 3D chess. My brain is like Tic-tac-toe.
Did it. Okay, let's see. So this is the room we were just in. And if that's the case, that means that that's the wall we need to get past, which should be right over here. Which means we should be able to walk right over. Ah, fiddlesticks. We hit an invisible wall and get this purchase notice again. But it looks like if we walk all the way back over here, we can walk along this outer...
3D chest is regular one. 3D chest? I have a 3D chest. I could squish him.
edge and then walk over. Okay, perfect. Now we're on the other side. There it is. There's the box we can't get to. Well, this certainly is a conundrum. It looks like we can't do anything else until we get this package. You know what's nice though? While we try to sort this box situation out, we can horse around on our work tablet. And what's this? An icon for our sponsor, Rise of Kingdoms.
Damn.
Just think, I could be playing this super popular city building real-time strategy game right here in my office, or from over here in the corner, or from mine bed chambers, where I can be like, tee hee hee, 15 different civilizations to choose from. Just me in bed mixing strategies and unlocking unique troops and buffs and special commanders. Not me turning my tiny settlement into a huge metropolis. But don't get too comfortable, citizens, because it's time for large-scale real-time warfare, featuring the true tactical freedom for me to get you killed. There's huge open battles in Kingdom versus Kingdom combat that's just, I mean, look at this. And oh my god, 152 billion severely wounded troops. No big deal. That's only like 19 times the number of people on the planet. And you really can't have these crazy huge battles anytime. No safe zones, huge alliances, and the amassing of billions of troops. And you can use my link in the description to download the game on your choice of PC, iOS, or Android. And use the code on screen to get 600 gems and all the Civilization's Tavern heroes for free. Also, big shout out to Lilith Games, the people behind Rise of Kingdoms. They've been sponsoring the channel for a long time, which has been especially helpful recently because boy was I sicky for a while. Sorry, July, for the no videos. So if you like what you see, definitely check out the link. And do your part to get billions of soldiers mangled on the battlefield. Thanks, Rise of Kingdoms, for sponsoring.
Why does he sound so, like, sarcastic when he's saying that? Yeah, thanks. Ha 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 ha. Play the game. Ha ha ha.
Well, that was a good time. Now,
isn't COC a mobile game, not PC? That's what I thought too, but his message made me think like, oh, maybe it's in PC too. I don't know.
back to this. So maybe we're going about this all wrong. First, we can speed up the process because the printer can go right here in the fence, and then we can just hop right up. Ooh, and look, the little doors are open. So let's hop on that and... what? And sadly, there's no packages in here. But I'm glad I can just fall through the ceiling back into my own place. Wow. You know, maybe I'm going about this all wrong. I mean, I do have $300. Maybe I can just buy this. But it looks like we need this required license. Weight class examination. And according to my tablet... Wait, what's this? Your first bill is here. What? Electricity? $36? What is this, my building? Why do I have to pay this?
Well, oh my god. It's like adulting. I'm scared.
You can just wait, because right now I need to buy a license. Ah, there it is, weight class examination. And it's only $300. I have to buy industrial scales.
Oh boy. You gotta love people that play games, escape real life, and we play real life games.
Well, let's go to the shop and see how much that is. Ah, there they are, industrial scales. Weigh parcels prior to submitting. I feel like we're doing this out of order, but I don't care. Add to basket. There's a delivery fee. Again, I'm the post office. Why do I have to pay this? Your order has been placed and will surely be delivered outside the warehouse. Well, thank God for that. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's right here where it says shop deliveries. Hello? Hello? Okay, there it is. Come here, you. Okay, now that we have that. Oh, I guess I need to unpack it. And open it up. Oh, well, there it is. Now I can buy the license if only I had $300. That looks like exactly the weighing scale in some old airports, though. Oh, you know, we do have this thing out here. Resell shop purchase is here. So the question is, do we have anything around here we can sell? Unfortunately, nothing inside our domicile can be picked up. What about this TV? I don't need to see stats. Ah, fiddlesticks, can't do this either. Well, I guess that's... Hey, what's this door? Hold on, maybe there's something promising in here. Hello? Hello? Empty room again. What about this door? What is this? Ooh, a basketball thingy. Oh, and it looks like I can package this up. Let's give that a shot. Oh, well, there you go. Well, I wonder if I can sell this. Let's find out. Why would you have that, though? Oh, boy, we did it. Now we have $458. He's rich now. Quickly, let's buy our weight class examination license required to unlock that wall. And scene. We did it. The license is ours. Okay, at long last, let's unlock this thing. Not enough money. $700? Warehouse expansion, you cruel mistress. Oh, and just in case. Just like real life, am I right, chat? Yeah.
Hi, Fantorum Prime. Welcome in. Thanks so much.
I did try to break out and wander around the level, and then I thought, hey, maybe I can just approach it from the outside. It should be like right around here somewhere, and even though I can't force my way underneath like this, I can go to the front of the truck, and through sheer force of will, I can just break through to the other side. But even then, we still can't get past this conveyor belt. And believe me, I tried. And finally, we have one last-ditch effort, and that's to just give in and see where this tear in the earth takes us. Bon voyage. Oh, hey, look, there's the box. And I guess this is our life now. Falling forever. All right, fine.
That experience, somebody mentioned VR chat. That happens a lot in VR chat. You can jump off stuff in VR chat a lot.
We'll just start a new game. Here we are back in our place. Now it's time for a nice commute. Here we go. Something pristine. Want that for my guy. And now I need to take this thing and resist the urge to shove it through the wall again.
Stop
and instead, we'll actually put it on the table and inspect it. Okay, so here's basically how this works. We have to inspect this beautiful package. But to make sure we're doing a good job, we first have to open up our tablet and confirm the validity of the cargo type and country. I know, I'm also on the edge of my seat. So the game will show us that, like, hey, it's Monday. We only ship these kinds of packages, and it changes every day. And then when it comes to country type, we basically have to look at all the packages and make sure it's one of these flags.
Okay.
So for example, this package, it's supposed to go to the country of Jonathia, which you can also see right there. That means this package is valid. And from here, we can print our approval and slap it right there on the inspection status.
Fun.
And now all that's left to do is put it in the valid chute versus that other one in the corner that's the invalid chute. Oh, and before you put it in the chute, don't forget to spike it into the ground. You know, for good luck. And then the game uses a bunch of different words to tell us we did a good job. And wow, what a day of one package. This was too much activity for our guy.
Wow.
Time to go back to sleep. And then it's time for another day of taking care of one package at a
time.
I don't think people trust us very much yet. Something about us dropping the things that say do not drop. And just like before, we try to take a look at that flag and see if it corresponds with anything over here, which it doesn't. And that's when we print out a denial one. Wait, can we print 2? Oh yeah? Can we print 3?
Oh boy.
Can we just print as many of these as we want? Really? And they're just all right here? And I can just keep doing this?
What?
Hey,
That's
printer, do you mind if I
actually
test and
quite
see how many of
convenient.
these I can print out? Well, can't argue with that. Hold, please. Ah, yes, much better. Look how beautifully uniform it is. Except then I grabbed the printer and I tried to put it back on here.
Oh
and
my
I was like, wait a
God.
minute, what's happening? And then I exited this view and was like, uh-oh. Huh, and here I thought I was laying them out on the table.
What the fuck? How?
Didn't know you could stack vertically. What a wild optical illusion this is. Well, surely I can still pick up the table,
That's so
right?
crazy.
Oh, well, it kind of worked. And the frame rate's stupendous. If we put it back down, everything solidifies. And I'm just happy we have this little thing still floating here. Sadly, these don't have collision,
Optical
but I think I
illusion is
found my new
insane.
desktop wallpaper. Anyway, this package is a denied. So we'll just peel off one of these things and slap it on
This guy is crazy. I love that. The funny part was like, oh, it looks so flat, and then you turn around. Oh no, never mind. It's like when someone wears black and it hides your tummy, and then you turn to the side. It's like, oh look, oh ooh, my tummy. It's like the pop-up error message in the early Windows OS. You're right. It does look like that. Oh my gosh, true.
the box. Okay, I think I did it. I can't see the front of the box. Oh yeah, there it is. And then into the denied chute. And scene. $21 all for me. And
got
just like yesterday, we did a
for
whole
denying
one
stuff?
package, but no more are coming. Go to bed to start the next day. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Ah, and day
Wow, if
3
that was
begins.
all my
Hello,
work, that would be kinda
warehouse.
cool.
And hello, labels. Never mind. I guess the cleaning crew came through here, and they cleaned up all of my labels. I mean, whatever. It's not like I paid for them. Come here, one package. It's time. Let's get you... Wait a minute.
Whoa.
This one's pre-approved.
How
Well,
does
I
that
didn't
happen?
approve that, and I'm the parcel master general. I don't even care that it's an incorrect parcel. After all, doing...
I'm just gonna blow my nose real quick. Sorry. I'm still pretty sick, I guess.
Did you know mucus is actually made of mostly proteins? So if you need protein, just eat boogers. Or you could just swallow your fucking snot. I don't know. Get them gains, bro.
So only cost me $5. Invalid submission detected. Parcel was valid for approval. Yeah, well, your attitude wasn't. Any
Oh
future
my
invalid
God.
submissions will warrant more significant penalties. Hungrily yours, boss man. Oh, really? I'll be the judge of that.
Interesting, but I think I'll pass.
You can't knock until you try it.
Hello, you. Are you pre-approved? Well, let's
Why
see
is
if
everything
boss man was
pre-approved?
serious. And submit my denial. $25? Do we think it gets worse, or do we think $20 is the worst it gets? Only one
He's
way to
getting
find
broke.
out. $45. Okay, sorry, I'll stop for now. Oh, wow, and they've given us even more boxes. They've really ramped up our production today from 1 box to a bajillion. Wait a minute, if I just keep pulling these out and then I wait for this to close.
Oh, they'll give you more.
Oh, yeah. And then we go up
you
to
get
this
more
machine,
work.
which lets us know that a new delivery is.
Okay, fine. I'll blow my nose again. Sorry. More sinus clearing ASMR. There you go. Thank you for the 20 bits. That was for you, Zach Saw. Especially for you. Snot delivered just for you.
Is on the way. And then, oh heavenly day, here's some more. Because you better
More
believe I'm not going to
packages.
start sorting until I've got enough. Just give
That's
me a
how I
sec. I'm
feel
sure
when I
this won't
online
take that
shop.
long.
And then you know, when I online shop, I don't remember what I buy, and it arrives to my house, and I'm like, ooh, mystery package. From who? From me? What did I, from Husher? What did she get me? Oh my God. It's like a gift. It's Christmas. And then I have like 5 packages and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? What did I get myself? Thank you for the gift. Past me. Future me is thankful. All right.
Oh, hey, welcome back. I was just working on my boxes. You know, taking them out of the van, walking them over and putting them in a nice big pile, and then sitting back and basking in it.
Oh
what
my God.
a beaut. And that's
okay, well, it never reached that point, but I hope someday I can be rich enough that my packages will look like that, like a mountain like that.
much what I've been doing for the last like 20 days. Grab a box,
What?
ignore the label,
This man's
throw
a
it in the
psycho.
pile. And I pretty much just do that until closing time at
Oh,
1700.
he's
You might also be wondering,
psycho,
why do I have a
little bit
balance of
psycho.
negative 1077? Well, you
Oh,
see, if I
he's
get
broke
real
as
lucky, some nights I go to bed and I'll wake
Better
up the
question is
next
why not
day
choose
and I've
true.
got a new bill. And look at that, my bill this time is $414. Couldn't tell you why it's so expensive at this point, but I sure can pay it with negative money. I have to assume it's the air conditioning. I'm
Oh,
sure these boxes need to be
damn.
comfortable. Also, this represents all the boxes from the last 20 days or so. Not a single one of these has been sent out. So some people have been waiting as long as 3 weeks for their package.
That's
Anyway, I
what
guess we should
people
try
are
to get out of the negative
doing.
money. And if I wanted to do it the easy way, I could just find these boxes that are pre-approved. But first I have to know, what if I just grab a bunch of boxes and all deny them at once? Surely the game can't penalize me that much, right? And then once these are all labeled, down into the chute they go. We can do 8 at a time, so that's how many we're gonna throw down
Oh
here.
my
Okay, there we go.
God.
Let's see what happens when we randomly invalidate 8 boxes at once. Oh, hey, we made money that way because 5 of the packages were actually correctly invalid. Well, shiver me timbers. Let's keep
Okay.
doing this. And deny, and deny, and deny. Okay, good luck, boxes. Let's
This
try
is
this
insane,
again.
bro. I would never think to play the game this way. It's kind of breaking my mind a little bit. I feel compelled to. Doing things right is important to me, and this guy is not doing anything right, and it's scaring me. What's gonna happen to the system? But there's nothing that will happen to the system because you can do whatever you want. But why do I feel so compelled to do everything right, even though there's no consequences? But it feels like there is consequences. Do you know what I'm saying? It's almost like I must do it right because that's the right thing. Am I a product of the system? Have I been brainwashed by the system too much? Have I been brought up to just do the right thing that I can no longer escape the fear of breaking away from the norm? This is making me question my existence. Stop it. There's always punishment, but I kind of want to be punished. Okay, well, that's something else. All right, let's go.
And whoa, only 3 were good that time. We didn't exactly make money. But I'm gonna believe over time we can make money this way. I have
Oh
the
my
faith
God,
that we can make this
he's
work.
literally banking on the RNG.
Even with all the penalties. So let's manifest the reality we want.
Well, to be fair, I think there's higher chance of him getting stuff right than just by doing just one type of label than switching it out like randomly, just like putting, oh, I want to put denied on here, approved on here, denied on here, approved on here, randomly. I feel like there's higher chance of him just putting denied on everything. That means like it'll have a higher chance of getting like correct ones, probably, maybe.
No, not like that. So we are consistently losing money, and I think I know why. So in that load, there were actually 7 correct parcels, which means we should have made $224. But one of those parcels was incorrect, and because we've submitted so many wrong ones, we're getting charged 12 times the amount we would have been charged. So in this case, that's
there's
200.
a big penalty to making mistakes. Well, it's just like real life, pretty much. I guess these games are literally the games that you can play to fuck around and find out kind of shit. Because you can't do that in real life, but you know, at least in game, you can experience that high. The penalty keep getting higher. It's almost like your boss, you know, you make one mistake, your boss is a little annoyed, but they'll probably forgive you. You make the same mistake again, they'll probably start like berating you. You make the same mistake again, they'll probably like scream at you. And you make the same mistake again, they'll probably gonna fire you or torment you, whoever, whatever, which one.
$140 less the $5 surcharge, meaning we lost $21. So here's the most obvious solution.
The thing is, Kumar, there's no such thing as getting fired in this game. I don't think so, right? Like, I don't think that's a thing. I think he owns the business.
We should only be doing 1 submission a day because that incorrect parcel multiplier resets at the end of every day. First we go back to sleep, and then we head back to the office the next day, and we do just 1 round of submissions. After all, we don't want to deal with all those fees.
That's all
Fingers
he does.
Crossed. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
5
he
correct,
got money.
3
He's literally
incorrect,
in
and we
debt.
only lost $40. And time doesn't actually start until we start the day. So we'll go ahead and open it up and run out the clock by picking up boxes and adding them to the queue. Yes, I'm calling this the queue. And once the clock strikes 1700, the day is done and it's time to go back to bed. And then before you know it, this negative 1451 on day 25 is starting to look a little more positive. Okay, so
He spent 25 days? Wait, no way. Time has nothing on this man. Bro does not fear time. He doesn't fear taking time. That's scary. I always feel like I'm running out of time and I'm scared. I want to be as efficient as possible with my time and energy. But this guy's just like, oh, well, it's all it is for today. Well, bye.
Negative 1451 on day 25 is starting to look a little more positive.
I can't believe
okay, so that might have
he's
taken
not
a little
broke
longer than I
anymore.
thought
He's
it
not
would.
in
But
debt
I am
anymore.
back in the positive numbers now, even though it's now day 50 and we've amassed even more boxes. So there's plenty of room to grow, but even for me, that took way too long. So we're going to expand our plan a little bit. I hate to say it, but we're actually going to do some sorting. We're still only going to do denials. We're just going to have to actively find them and submit them now. So just like before, if we're looking at these packages and we see that the country name and flag actually match what they're supposed to be, instead of approving it so it can get to Ronan Charles, we're just gonna take it and we're gonna leave it over here in what appears to be the break room. Welcome to your new eternal home. On the other hand, if we find a box and we look at the information and we can see that this and this don't match, well, then you just earned yourself a denied sticker and off you go. And our goal, by the way, is to be able to buy a couple of things. Sure, we need to get the industrial scales and then all this other crap eventually, because doing so lets us buy licenses, thus unlocking new tiers of our warehouse, which in turn will allow us to unlock things I really care about, like conveyor belts and sorting machines.
Conveyor belts.
So hold please while I take a little bit of time.
He's had a lot of
to
those in Satisfactory.
And done enough anyway. So we're here in the break room, and here's our pile of approved boxes that will never see the light of day.
This is literally
and back
Amazon.
in the main room, we have our big
Amazon's
pile of
taking
declined
notes.
boxes that will go out. And by out, I mean return to sender.
Jeff
and at first I
Bezos
thought
is
this pile
taking
would be
notes on
bigger.
stream.
After all, there were a lot of boxes. And that's because I actually didn't do all the boxes. Because it turns out once these boxes settle, they hold their position no matter if you remove one or not. So I basically just sorted all the ones on the bottom and left all the other ones floating up above. After all, who wants to disturb this kind of modern art? Besides, I think this should be enough capital to get started. Only one way to find out. Down the hatch. Denied. There's only one way out of this room, and it's to shoot our way out. And after it's all said and done, we're left with $6,871 after getting 213 packages right and 3 wrong. Not bad, I can live with that. Okay, next thing up is to buy this license. Not so much because I want to add weight class examination. That sounds like a pain. But more because I want to unlock warehouse tier 1. Oh, I forgot. First we need to buy these scales. Then bring this little machine into our warehouse. And now we can buy the license. And now we can at long last purchase this wall. Finally. And oh my goodness, also a free shelf. And also a
free
sort just for stuff that goes on planes. Like a real sorting facility. profitability.
Ooh.
I take it back. Can I close this wall? Oh, hello, boxes. That's right, I forgot. You just stay right where you are. Well, you're looking great. Change nothing. Let's round it out. Let's also unlock this wall. Can't do it. Required license serial number verification. You know what? Sure, why not? It does unlock tier 2. We just have to buy the serial number keypad
You just
first.
entered the
And now that we've
Matrix.
got that thing, now
Well,
we can
lives in
buy
the
the
Matrix,
license. And
probably.
now not only do I have to worry about the cargo type or the country, but also the weight class that it's
Oh
in,
my
as well as its
gosh.
serial number. Lucky me. But the real prize is opening up this other wall. I feel so complete now, especially with all the new toys I unlocked, especially those ones, because that's these things: sticker checker conveyor and the scanner conveyor. Sorts parcels by approved, denied, and none, and then the other
I
one
like
checks the weight
that
for
one.
me. And as if things couldn't get better, we have a second door where parcels will come
Automated
from.
stuff.
Double the parcels, double the fun. So first, let's buy some conveyor pieces. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need these. We'll get some of these
Oh,
corner
boy.
pieces.
Seeing what
Hopefully
he
we've got
made
all
in
the right tools to make this
Satisfactory.
work. Well, there's my conveyor belt.
Ay,
How does this
ay,
thing even
ay.
work with the
I'm
truck? Like,
scared.
do I just put it right in front like that?
I'm
How is it
scared.
supposed to get off the truck?
I'm
By
already scared what
hand?
he's
No,
gonna
wait,
make.
I was wrong. There's an upgrade called conveyor deliveries, which of course costs $1,500.
Oh, boy.
Except I don't think I have to pay that. See, we have our conveyor belts here, right? And if we open them up, well, shiver me timbers, it sure looks like it's working. But the thing is once we pick it up, the game won't actually let us place it out here. We can place it in here though, as is evidenced by this silhouette that shows up. And then we place it and it's good to go. Now that being said, we can only place it so far. If we try to put it like in the truck, it won't let us. But I did notice something kind of interesting. If I take the conveyor belt and I aim it down like this, and then I get too close to one of these boxes, the conveyor belt still works. So I thought, okay, how about I take this conveyor belt, put it back in its box, and now let's walk over into the truck and put it back down. And then if we open it up, and if we pick up a box and put it on there, it does indeed work. But obviously it's not going to be able to pick these ones up off the ground. What if I could just have the conveyor belt on its side like this? Because then in theory, stuff that's on the ground would be able to be picked up. I mean, it would be so perfect. And then I realized there is a way to do that. It's called position it where you want it to be, and then you hit escape and you go to the main menu, and then you load back into the game. The most magical thing happens. Whatever you're
Oh
holding.
my god. What is this guy smoking? How the fuck would you even like figure that shit out? I mean, that's not the craziest thing, but those are the things that you end up like experiencing by accident because you're like, oh shit, someone's calling me, and then you quickly exit a game or something, or like your computer freezes or your game crashes, and then you come back and you're like, what the fuck is this weird bug? Bro plays by finding the bugs. Like that's the game he's playing. He's playing a different game.
And now just stays right where it is. So now if a box is close enough to this, it'll just work on its side.
Oh
All right,
my
let's get this set up.
goodness.
So it's not perfect, but I got it figured out.
That's
But it kind of works. We just have a bunch
very
of things laid
creative.
out in here, and they all kind of point to
Like a masterpiece, you know. You play too much game if you playing the game in a different way. That's true.
but I got it figured out. But it kind of works. We just have a bunch of things laid out in here, and they all kind of point the same direction. So if a box spawns like right here,
Oh god.
see, look at that. It'll figure it out. And same with over on this side. If it drops kind of close to something over here, look, it'll just eventually do
The
stuff.
fact
See,
that
that's
it,
the
like,
process working. Now it's time for the
teleports.
next step, which is this tag sorting thing. So I think we can just put that like right in the way, and it should scan each one. And if it doesn't already have a label, it should come out the front, which means if we eventually get to a package like this one back here that came to us with a denial sticker already on it, it should scan and I believe pop out the back. Ah, it's perfect. Although most boxes aren't going to come out pre-approved like this, so most of them are going to come out of the front. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do.
He's
First
gonna
off,
connect a
we're
lot
after
of conveyor
hours and the
belts.
doors are shut. But that's okay.
I took a professional ADHD test from a psychologist. I got none, which is worse because we don't know what it is. Must be genius. Well, yeah, maybe. Who knows? Maybe you're a genius.
I learned a little trick we can use to open them back up. We just grab a box, shove it in here, and it just opens for
What?
us. So first off, let's go ahead and force
weird.
open both of these doors so that we can make sure to tinker appropriately. Oh, and I did spend some time making more money, so I can
Basically, it opens when there's a package in it. Oh my god.
finally buy that conveyor belt delivery thing.
But
So the thing we need to do more than anything else is get the boxes to clear the conveyor belt, because we need the door to close so it can refresh and add more packages. So naturally, the first thing we're gonna want is to drag it out with conveyor belts. Basically, so when the packages come through, they just wander out. That said, they won't just pile up. One falls off and the whole thing stops. And then before you know it, they're still stuck in the van, and then the door stays open, and then we get no more packages. packages. So first things first, I think we need to give these a long runway. Yeah, there we go. That's much
Oh
better.
boy, here we go again, and the freaking conveyor belts. Oh boy, I sure hope he doesn't make a tornado again.
For starters, we're probably going to want this to extend like at least all the way back there. Enough serpentining, so hopefully this will work out just fine. And I did it on the other side too. Boxes will come out here and do a whole bunch of zigzagging. Now we have a couple more steps we're going to need to automate. At the beginning of the journey, we're going to have this thing again. It's the scanning thingy that determines if a package is already pre-approved or denied. We're going to place that right here at the front. So if we get a pre-denied box, after getting scanned, it'll pop out this side, down another conveyor belt. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a collision? Excuse me. All the way down this conveyor belt and delivered automatically into the invalid chute. Easy money. And we'll do the same on the other side as well. And to simplify it a little bit, I want to see if I can connect this one over to the conveyor belt for that one without getting in the way of these things. Ooh, I bet I can use this. The bridger conveyor. Yeah.
They added that just for him. I can definitely say that probably. The fact that they gave him a code, a key, a stream key for this game, I'm pretty sure they watch his videos and were like, we need to add this. He needs to make a like one of those crazy conveyor that he did in Satisfactory.
Okay, let's see. How does this work? Can I just put it like that? Yeah, sure, good enough. And then there's the approval side on both of these. Since we're never ever gonna send these out, we just need to get them out of the way. So to get this junk out of here, I built a little thing. Oh, but actually to demonstrate, let me go get a box. It'll feel more realistic if we have the actual product. Aha, there we go, there's one. Can't hide from me, approved box. So let's say our box is coming in the normal way. It gets scanned in this machine,
he has
and then
no
it's gonna
intention
pop out
of
to the
delivering
left up
anything
this
to
ramp,
anybody.
where I've set up this nice little thing where it goes down a
like
ramp
a roller
and
coaster.
then kind of just goes up to this other ramp. Don't ask me how the physics works, it just does. And then it goes up these perfectly placed belt pieces. Using that method I figured out from earlier, and it just keeps going up and up and up until eventually it reaches the ceiling, and then it goes through the skylight onto the roof, and then it just keeps on going.
How long did it take him to make that? Well, I don't know why I keep asking that question.
Because at some point it makes a U-turn, and that's so it can head up even higher. It's got places to be, and thank goodness these sideways belts work. Don't worry, our journey is almost kind of done. Just a little bit longer to go. My favorite part is how it jitters every time it has to jump onto a new belt. And it finally reaches its destination, onto the hot concrete below outside of our factory. And if you're the other scanner over here, well, don't worry.
It's going up so majestically.
Maybe.
The Des from Hydroneer loves him and adds stuff in the game for him. Oh, that's so sweet.
Work. Gonna be honest, I didn't test that yet, but we'll see if it actually connects right here. All right, we did it. It does have to get scanned a second time, but then after it does, oh, happy day, its journey can begin. Telling me shocked this actually works. Okay, well, that covers 2 of the 3 openings. Now we just have to deal with the one that's going to be most frequently used. And basically, we need to make a system that scans for all the bad packages so we can cash in on those. And then anything else that's valid is going to take a ride on this thing. Unfortunately, this game is actually good and is, paced appropriately. Like, right now, I can buy the machine that weighs for us, but I can't yet get the scanner to do serial numbers automatically, or the one that tells me if the country and flag are wrong. For those, we require tiers 3 and 5, although we can start the process for unlocking tier 3 right now. 1300, sure, we can do that. And now we do have access to the serial scanner, but we would need this country scanner to fully automate. The problem being that we would have to upgrade to tier 4 and then 5, but we can't upgrade to tier 4 until we buy another license. And buying another license introduces a new thing. We would have to start checking parcels for prohibited items. Actually, wait, what am I saying? Any new thing they introduce, we can just ignore. It's not like we're trying to succeed with packages. We just want to know the ones that suck. And now I can run over here, buy this thing to unlock tier 4.
Oh, no.
Hello, another valid submission chute I'm never gonna use. And then I think we can top this off by just buying any one of these to get to tier 5. And now we can buy the country scanner. So now all we need to do is figure out country, and also weight, and serial number. And all we need to do is set it up so all the wrong ones go to our money chute. So here's what I figured out. Oh boy, who's ready for a tour? So as mentioned, some of the boxes are going to be like that one. Pre-approved and on a glorious journey out of here. But most of them are going to come through the center. And that's because it has no label, so it needs further investigation. And so boxes like that one just follow a really long conveyor belt system until they get to their first scanning station. And that's serial number. After it sits in there and scans for a while, if it succeeds with a correct serial number, it goes to the next station, which is to see if it has all the proper weight criteria.
So that's where my package is. That's why my package takes so long to get to me. It goes through all of these freaking conveyor belts. It's in transit? Oh yeah. on the conveyor belts on the concrete floor outside. May just be like, we build so much, it's somehow it actually works.
Passes that, it keeps on going, where it'll get scanned to see if the country stuff is correct. And if it passes that, well then congratulations, little box. You've earned yourself a trip on my janky ramp. Janky ramp number 2, actually. Because now we have 2 of them, so we can have double the janky boxes. Oh look, and here it comes now. One jittery step at a time. Anyway, I think we know where it's headed next. To have a nice long vacation upstate behind the shed. I'm sure you'll be very happy here. But all the real winners are packages like this one, where they go into one of the many scanners, and there's something wrong with it, because that means we get to cash in on it. And the last thing I had to add are these machines right here that automatically place the label for me. Have a nice summer. And that's pretty much how it goes. We open up the doors, we usher in our new packages, we watch as they slowly but surely journey through the belts, and we get to bask in all the fun they're having. We can also buy some upgrades to make this even more fun. Like, let's upgrade the delivery speed as much as we can. And let's also increase the delivery size so they deliver more parcels at a time. Not to mention how many packages can be exported at once. Oh yeah, now we're talking. 7 packages at a time instead of 3. And by the time the next 7 are done offloading, the next delivery is already waiting. Now we're really parceling. Oh, and there's one last thing to be completely hands-off. Automatic exports. Automatically submits export trucks when they reach maximum capacity. Yes, please. Now when this thing is filled all the way up, it automatically just submits on its own. I don't have to do anything except collect the money. Oh, but the fun doesn't stop there. We can upgrade the conveyor belts. Not just once, but twice. Look how much faster it goes. Yeehaw. Now I think I just need to go and upgrade every single one. No
Don't worry, guys.
We can
We're
do that.
constantly
And done, I think. I upgraded the scanners too. Now they go really fast. And hopefully that translates into more money faster. Only one way to find out for sure. Everybody in. Well, I'm sure these are breakneck speeds by parcel standards. The important part is that before you know it, this...
An ungodly number of hours later. I don't even want to know how long that actually is.
Turns into this.
Wow,
behold,
he's rich.
We've made over $1 million.
Day 109. To be honest, not too bad. Not the worst.
All that without actually delivering packages.
Not the worst.
Oh, and how's our box pile doing?
At least it didn't reach like 200. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
I can safely say there's a lot of people missing their deliveries. How many boxes are here? Hell if I know.
His
I just
FPS
love
is
seeing
dropping.
all of these approval stickers and knowing they'll never reach their destination as they sit here and rot day and night. Oh, and check this out.
So
when it becomes
sad.
nighttime, all these labels light up. Talk about instant gratification.
That's like
You're right.
tree.
We should do something with these boxes. And I think I have just the idea. There is, in fact, one type of conveyor belt we haven't had a chance to use. And that's the launcher conveyor. Launches parcels.
To
yes,
where?
This gives me an idea. Indeed. Yeah, we're gonna move these things out of here. They don't deserve to just sit there forever. So let's get them away from this factory. Far, far away. And by that I mean I found a good use for this launcher. And by that I mean off into the end of the world. Goodbye. Down there in the void. So I think you know where I'm gonna be.
The black
continuing
hole,
to make
apparently.
my millions, sending boxes back to their original senders, and getting rid of the evidence of all those other packages. I want to thank Rise of Kingdoms again for sponsoring this video. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself and help out our longtime supporters, Lilith Games. So I hope you had fun. I know I did. And I'll see you next time.
Online orders for Alibaba Express never got delivered ever. I wonder sometimes if they're on their way still. That happens to me, but the last time it happened to me was a long time ago, actually. I'm surprised companies haven't started using this video for training. That was insane, literally, bro. Bro is literally insane. I don't even know how he thinks of the things he decides to do on his videos. Satisfactory Dev reacted to his gameplay too. I remember that. I saw that video, actually. It was a good video.